I got 2 days early access to Death Stranding 2, and it's because Kojima saw my Death Stranding 1 content and was so impressed that they sent me a review code. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a sucker and I paid $240 for the collector's edition, which doesn't even come with a physical game, by the way. But I really enjoyed Death Stranding 1, and I like this sort of stuff, and the personal note from Kojima that I'm definitely sure was unique to me and not just copy and pasted insincerely for everyone definitely made it worth it. Anyways, I've been able to play some of the game and wanted to share my early impressions on it. Does it feel like a worthy successor of the original? Does it surpass the first? Or is it just a boring walking simulator? Let's find out.
Time to shine, Sam.
There won't be any big story spoilers in this video, and I'll only show very early game footage. I'll start off by saying that I was a really big fan of the first Death Stranding. It got a lot of hate and people just passed it off as a walking sim, but to me it was much more than that. It was kind of like a relaxing puzzle game where you were optimizing routes, weighing risks with efficiency, and always trying to plan ahead. Failure wasn't meant to just be dying. It was damaging your packages, not being prepared for obstacles, or being too cautious and not maximizing your cargo haul. It was a really unique and rewarding experience. So what about the second game? Well, so far it feels like a step up in so many ways. Hopping back into traversing beautiful, treacherous landscapes feels just so good again. But even better than before. The graphics are stunning, soundtrack is great, and always kicks in just at the right time during your trip. The attention to detail, whether it's the graphical enhancements, the fluid animations, the sound design, or how the soundtrack reacts to what you are doing as the player, makes for such an immersive experience. Combine all that with its gameplay loop, and you have a completely unique experience. Not to mention the gameplay has been improved a lot. Quality of life improvements are everywhere, from UI to how you accept missions. It makes for a smoother experience. More mechanics, where in the last game I found myself avoiding combat, this game I find myself experimenting with the combat and enjoying the stealth, almost like Metal Gear Solid 5. And one of my personal favorite is the dynamic weather events that take place. Things like the flash floods of the rivers, the sandstorms, and the earthquakes. At one point towards the end of a journey, I was desperately using my last ladder to get across a raging river so that I could make my delivery in time before the timefall destroyed my containers. And then, as I came across that area again, I realized there isn't even a river there normally. And at another point, I was running up a canyon to get to the top of a mountain crest when an earthquake started. Not only did I have to balance myself, but I had to quickly find cover from the boulders crashing down at me. It was those kind of aha moments that you never really forget about in a game that I keep having that are really showing me that I'm going to enjoy the rest of this experience. Again, I really am not that far into the game, but from what I can tell so far, it's going to be great.